worry. I put enough... In charge of all my work for today, so we can go play with Knuckle Duckle.
Thank you for completing...
Looks like the gang's all here!
Yep, all ready. How about you two? Green and good to go?
Paimon's ready!
Great, let's get rolling. Great. Well, first things first.
Wait.
Someone's here. We heard your foot.
You've been here for a while now.
Come on.
I figured it wouldn't take you long to notice me. I come bearing news from my lady, the knave.
Dottore went through the motions of returning to Snezhnaya, but it was obviously a facade. However, he has not returned to the...
Well, in that case, he'll be in his lab way up north.
Tell them that Sandrone and I will go on ahead. If they still intend to pursue this matter, they should meet us at the research center in the northern tip of Nodcry.
Nice of Columbina's two best friends to think of us.
Lady Damselette may have left our organization, but at least some of her colleagues remain genuinely concerned for her well-being. Not to mention that the doctor's increasingly cryptic conduct gives us great cause for alarm. We have crossed swords many times before, and so, as fellow friends of Lady
Arlecchino's situational awareness.
I'll leave the map here with you. If you do decide to head to the research center, and remember, at least while you're in Nodcry, Lady Arlecchino's subordinates are your comrades if you want them to be.
This is very accommodating of you. We can't thank you enough.
Just doing my duty. I shall take my leave now. If you need us, you'll find us...
So, the doctors left the Experimental Design Bureau
and headed to some...
Marionette seems to think he's been planning this for a long time. But when did it start? Before he even arrived in Nodcry?
It seems his loyalty to the Tsaritsa is lip service at most.
Whatever his motives, we know that he's
At this stage, it's difficult to predict his next steps. I suggest we...
Well, as much as I'd love to help, infiltrating research labs isn't really my area of expertise. But at least take Cool Your Jet's Ducky with you. It should be some help during the battle.
And as for Miss Inefa, I suppose you will stay to protect Miss Aina?
Detecting operational logic. Protect Aino. Priority. High.
Just in case, Servarka, I think it would be best if you stayed behind as well. You can leave the research center to us.
I mean, I would have said the Knight of Berea should probably be out on the front line, but leave Nasha Town to me. Be careful out there, okay? If things get out of hand, fall back right away.
Yehodo will be on hand to assist you. In my absence,
You got it, boss. You guys make sure to get back here in one piece, all right?
We will.
Things are moving fast. We'd better head off soon if we hope to keep pace.
So, it's...
we all have to bring our A game here. So, anything you need to wrap up?
You'd better get going.
There. All these broken machines on the ground. Someone got here before us. Could it be Arlecchino and Sandrone? That's quite a welcome party.
Go! Wipe out!
Observe.
Can't hide the truth.
Water jet!
Receive my blessing.
Close your eyes.
No more lies.
Get back! I said get back! Do you hear me? Why isn't it working? No! Don't come any closer! Don't! Bombs away!
Luscious and meat, it all adds up.
Observe.
Of course. May your spirits find peace.
Grab that key on the ground. We'll probably need it at some point.
Watch out! There's no way through. Let's go around.
What the? Trespassers? Here?
We're looking for the doctor.
You looking to settle a score with a doc?
Perhaps. But you might have...
Two other harbingers had the same idea as you. They're already inside.
Seems to me. Also, is it just me, or do I sense monsters nearby?
We need to know what this is about more than us versus...
He's building something. Ambitious doesn't even begin to describe it. A while back...
The moon marrows.
Oh, Lady Damselette? Last I heard, she left the Fatui. I remember thinking that leaving us might not be the best choice. I mean, I always look... Back when this all started, the higher-ups dispatched 3 units to Nodcry to execute them. I was a part of the Damselette's unit to begin. She never really interacted with us much. In fact, she always seemed like she was staring off into the distance. The doctor used to stand nearby and watch her. Apparently they got along well at first, but after she left, everyone in our unit merged with the doctors. Right now, obtaining the 3 moons is his #1 priority.
How would he create an artificial moon marrow?
Thank you for cooperating.
I get the sense that
No, she's no longer a harbinger. I'm only telling you all this because I don't completely trust the doctor.
I understand. The Knave's unit is based at the Kuvaki experimental
Well, now we know what's going on here. Artificial moon marrow. He's likely well on the way to completing it.
leave this.
No more lies.
You poor little.
Be silent. Observe.
Welcome, one and all. I've been expecting you.
Yeah.
The gall. You expect us to believe?
Of course I have. Should I be first Sandrone and Arlecchino? If you were looking for them, I should probably mention that as for Sandrone, why, she stood hardly out of character. She never was one for basic courtesy. Does everyone you associate with undergo such a change in temperament? Speaking as a researcher, I have... Well, since...
So you've got your hands on the moon marrow.
I must protest what you are insinuating with that phrase. I am not claiming anything.
Huh? Wait, you'll excuse me if I'm not being a polite little lady for you.
By the same token, I knew you'd respond along those lines. You and I both understand that facts speak louder than words.
What gift? Where have all your troops gone?
Who knows? Perhaps they are already marching toward a new world. As vulgar and arrogant as you may be, dear Sandrone, I have no intention of taking out my
You sent your people to the Experimental Design Bureau?
Yes, and I am very mindful, in which case, Now then, you have a judgment call to make. Am I simply lying to stall you? Or is it possible that every word
So now you've turned on fellow Fatui's...
I have set a new rule for myself. Each person gets one chance. Naturally, that includes you, Sandrone. If you wish to leave...
Scum!
Still, I hadn't counted on Sandrone sparing any thought for the people of this world. How can she ever hope to achieve greatness when she's so obsessed with protecting her little...
It's more than a little disingenuous to...
Honor? I have the marrow of 2 moons in my possession and will soon complete the construction of a 3rd. I will be the god of a new...
Those are sacred relics. You do not deserve...
In my view, many in this world do not deserve to be alive. And yet, I mercifully permit them to go on living. Do I?
You'll come to regret...
Will I now? Let's see...
Wipe out!
Can't hide the truth. The deception ends here.
By the frost moon of old.
Be silent. Observe. To dust. Be silent. Practice. Observe. Do you fear them? Steady now.
Time to come clean. The mystery on...
Forest, protect us with one hot...
Bombs away!
It all
Is this
adds up.
all it takes to tire?
Arlecchino.
Thanks for the assistance.
Arlecchino. They see you as an ally. What a farce. You're clearly here to destroy my research, not me.
I'd say your research is more valuable than your life. Am I wrong?
Receive my blessing.
The deception ends here.
Close your eyes. Do you fear the dark?
It all adds up. Can't hide the truth.
Interesting.
By the frost moon of old. Leave this.
Witness my rise.
No more lies. Time to come clean.
Water jet!
Observe. Be silent. To dust. To dust.
You poor lost lamb. With one heart, we pray.
Can't hide the truth. The mystery unwrapped.
Wipe out! Transfixed!
Target acquired. Disappointing.
Observe.
Shatter like a reflection. Your actions betray your fear of me.
Dottore is too powerful with the artificial moon marrow in his arsenal. Fighting him is futile. Quickly!
Let's go.
I've always thought it is wiser to flee than surrender.
Watch out! What the? Forget about me! You should...
Where's the traveler?
Nasha Town? How did I get here? Strange. I remember being trapped. Something weird is going on.
Huh? Traveler? What brings you here at this hour?
Huh?
What are you in the mood for today? A hot dog?
Sorry.
Well...
Everyone seems to be acting normal. Am I just overthinking?
Oh, darling, look who it is. One of our regular customers. Get the travelers something to eat, would you, dear?
Wait, why is he...
I'd love to, but can't serve a customer unless they order something.
Yes, thankfully. It was a long trip.
Wait, these two are a...
Hey there! I haven't seen you in ages! What's keeping you so busy? You forgot already?
What is she talking...
We've had a lot of customers over the last few days. Oh! Another customer's arrived! I better go see what...
This is all wrong. I never once heard the owner of this restaurant talk about their family. Could this be...
Very good. I knew you had it in you. Aren't you going to try that?
When did he show up? No. None of the...
You don't seem to like it here. That's fine. We can change...
Where is this place? So this is... the moon's reflection? I guess I could... No response. No. I should conserve my strength and proceed with caution. I don't believe Dotori's scheming will stop just because I escaped. I must return. Emptiness. Silence. What is this place? Or maybe the real question is, what is it for? What's this? Looks like it responds to my power. Golden. Like Kuvaki. Is it some sort of guide? And why does it feel so familiar? I might as well follow it. Where does this lead? Could it be the exit?
Welcome home, Moon Goddess.
Is this Nasha Town? But isn't Moon Prayer Night over already?
Goodbye for now, Columbina. I hope you have a wonderful...
I will. Lama... Are these... my memories? I can't touch them. It's as if we're separate.
Over here! Over here!
But the people in these memories pass right through me. Just like when if only I had known what would... Even so, I should still take a look around. Just being back here. It gives me the strength to keep going.
Welcome home, Moon Goddess. Oh, you're the genuine article. Alice was right. This moon prayer night was worth watching after all.
Oh, yes. That was the fortune-telling stall run by Barbeloth from the Hexen Circle.
Please, draw the first lunar arcana. This
My destiny. Now that I think about it, Barbeloth's divination was absolutely right. It's almost time to draw the last card. That was the card that popped out on its own. From here, I think. Kuvaki Pulse? What?
Fascinating. I've never encountered this before in my role as a diviner.
What's going on? All I did was try to touch it, and then... Maybe this memory space is not untouchable after all. Are there weak points in the barrier? Or is it possible that there's more to this space than my memories alone?
This card is death.
I need to get to the bottom of this. I'll try touching something else. Is this... No! Traveler!
Haimon, listen to me. From the bottom of our hearts, we are so sorry. We completely understand how you must feel. The Traveler is trapped, and we all feel responsible for it.
Don't say that! Paimon's not a little kid! You didn't leave him behind on purpose! There was nothing you could do! But... He's all alone in there! What if something happens to him? What are we gonna do then? We've barely spent any time apart since we met. Is he gonna... die?
We must find a way to rescue him. We were all involved in the operation where he was captured, and we do not abandon our comrades. That being said, it won't be easy. Through conversation with the others on our return, we've arrived at a basic idea of what we're up against. Dottore's lab has clearly been in operation for a lot longer than we realized. We also know that through using this knowledge, unlike Columbina, Dottore is not being rejected by Tevat. Once his third moon marrow is complete, Dottore will have completely seized the... I'm afraid so. No one could have predicted this level of insanity, not even from Dottore. And unfortunately, his insanity...
This is dire. Sounds like the world is done for.
The Three Moons Authority can influence the very fabric of...
The trouble's already begun, I'm afraid. On our way back, we discovered that part of Nodcross... I'm convinced this is Dottore's doing. Not that there's any way to prove it.
The only thing more frustrating than facing down evil is knowing that it will surely...
The doctor is guilty of numerous crimes in Mondstadt as well. One of our knights, well, former knights, his father was murdered by Dottore. His ideology and methodology are a danger to everything in his path, from individuals to entire nations. He does not feel guilt. even when he acts against his own people.
He doesn't see them as his own people, that's why. People like him see everyone else as beneath them.
Right. He views other people only in terms of how they can benefit him. Granted, he's hardly the only harbinger to pursue their own interests. We all do. Dottoro's actions have gone beyond even what the Fatui could have imagined. Usurping we can't expect him to heed the Tsaritsa's will once he gains the Three Moons' authority. Even we harbingers consider him the most self-interested among us.
Poor Traveler. Of all the people to get caught by... We have to go save him right now! Please! We gotta find a way!
Paimon, I promise you.
I get how you feel. I do. But it's gonna take more than strong emotions to take down an enemy like Dottore. What we need now is more information.
Right. We can't even guarantee he's still at his research center. Before we can think about mounting a... I'll find a way.
Paimon knows, but... She's so scared. If anything happens to the Traveler, he might be the strongest person Paimon knows, but he's still human. Then think things through before you stick your neck out. Unless you want to lose your head.
Sandrone.
Miss Sandrone?
Put the stuff over there. And... Am I okay? As you can see, I've had to move my whole livelihood out of the Experimental Design Bureau. Ugh. Dottore always goes a little loco when he finds a shiny new toy. Not that he'd ever admit that. But this time, he's gone full psycho. Just go ahead and cry already. Sorry. Paimon's not trying to make it seem. It's just...
Oh, Paimon.
Let it all out. There's no shame in it. When you're overwhelmed by fear...
Okay then, while the baby of the group is having a moment, how about the grown-ups get to work? Give me your hand.
You've made a discovery?
Polonia, scan. You, hand, now.
Oh, I thought you'd never ask, my lady.
Curses! You're next, then you. Dottore, you son of a... He's done something to us! Everyone who entered his research center has been implanted with...
I don't feel anything unusual at the moment.
My best guess is Dottore created it using the Moon Goddess's powers. 1 second, analyzing. Ugh! That friggin' maniac!
So, what twisted game is he playing this time?
The moment I analyzed the energy composition, some encrypted text, and when I deciphered it according to the Fatui's standard encryption protocol, I got the following message. Feel free to run, or you will perish in nod cry.
He's mocking us.
Yep, he loves to toy with people. Only in this case, there might be more to it. But I didn't detect any murderous intent or malice either in the message or the curse's energy. As if this is him at his least malicious.
Or perhaps all people are cowards in his eyes. Maybe he thinks the threat alone will be effective.
What a despicable person. And he has the Traveler in his grasp.
If I may, as unhinged as Dottore may be, he has always exercised
I remember a comment he made. Presumably, they interest him.
Agreed. The Traveler is Tevat's 4th descender. All harbingers are aware of this. Since Dottore took such pains to capture the Traveler, he is unlikely to kill him right away.
Okay, but we still have to do that rescue operation. Of course. I also think we need to read between the lines with Dottore's message. If he's encouraging us to run, that means we mustn't leave Nodcry under any circumstances. My guess is, his curse will only trigger if we leave.
We've discovered multiple energy fields. Albedo is still attempting to analyze their structure. He told me to report back first. Each field is slowly growing, swallowing up more of the surrounding area in the process.
His nefarious ambition knows no bounds. If this—
The loss of Columbina could not have—
She entered the space beyond the moon gate, knowing what became of Rerir and Thelindis. I'm sorry, but I fear the odds.
Don't be ridiculous. If I know her, she's busy finding a way back as we speak just so she can annoy me. She isn't dead.
Whatever has become of her.
We need to find out the travelers.
Agreed.
It would be best if someone could approach leaders of
Snezhnaya is one option. I'll see.
This would be so much easier if the traveler was here. No! Stop thinking like that, Paimon. Paimon will join you. She's pretty well connected thanks to the traveler. Maybe it'll come in handy. Either way, that's...
Back here again. That gravitational force that pulled me back. Is this where it came from? When I saw that memory of Moon Prayer Night, I think I influenced reality. Was it just a coincidence? Or if only I could have sent the others some kind of warning on Moon Prayer Night. Maybe we could have stopped Dottore. I feel so heavy. Does entering that space consume a lot of energy? Well, even back to emptiness and silence. From last time isn't showing up. What am I missing? Looks like I need to gather these scattered fragments. It worked! Hopefully I can stay inside for a bit longer this time.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
What? This doesn't look like Moon Prayer Night.
Extra, extra! Latest issue of the Nasha Express!
I don't think I've ever been here. Maybe this space isn't comprised of my memories after all. There aren't any festive decorations around. Is this Nasha Town after Moon Prayer Night ended? Did Dottore's plan not affect the town? Or is no one aware of what happened because he used the Three Moons' authority? Let me see if I can influence anyone else.
So, what do we do next?
Wait, that voice. Paimon?
The most important thing right now is to find that mage.
Lauma, the Traveler, and Mr. Varga are here too.
I'd better go pay the Fatui a visit.
Traveler!
Columbina?
I made contact. It's me, Columbina.
Traveler?
Let's go! This is not.
Huh? Wait a moment. This has happened, but. This is what happened when I disappeared. I stood right over there. It was only when he called my name that I decided to follow them. But. Did he turn around because he sensed my touch just now? Is it really possible that from in here, I can change the past? If I keep following them, maybe. Huh? It's that gravity again. Every time I influence reality within that space, this force intervenes and pulls me back. It's as if it's trying to stop me from leaving. I'm getting weaker and weaker. I'll just have to try another approach next time. Come on, Columbina.
Suddenly, I've been plunged into darkness. Alone. It feels strange. As if something has grabbed hold of me. Is Toray now powerful enough to interfere with space itself?
Look at you, standing so still in total silence. I almost didn't recognize you. Hello there, traveler.
He seems to be in a good mood. Wait, what's that behind him?
Ah, so you noticed. This is the completed trilune. 2 primordial moon marrows and 1 artificial specimen. You are wary of it. Good. Maintain that reverence. You performed well in that recent battle. Brave and reckless as always. Courage is the sign of a true hero, and impulsiveness is the hallmark of those who strive to advance. I say this not to belittle you. Most creatures are far more timid by comparison.
3 moon marrows? Does that mean the artificial one is now complete too?
Well spotted. What do you think? For a replica I built myself, I dare say it looks the part.
Dottore, are you planting illusions in my mind?
I have no interest in fooling your eyes. On the contrary, I hope to show you the true essence of all that you see before you. Is this not a beautiful city? People live in peace and find joy in their work. The streets are safe. People can even leave their doors unlocked at night. You might say it is the Elysium everyone dreams of. All available data indicates your values and worldview conform with the mainstream. This kind of society should be quite to your taste.
False beauty is deceitful. Lies are to no one's taste.
I wonder, is it your moral standards that are too high, or your expectations of reality? Answer me this. If someone existed in a sweet dream from the moment they were born, a dream in which they never once felt pain, which do you think they would consider superior? The dream or the reality?
That's pure sophistry. It has nothing to do with your actions.
As I suspected. You have yet to understand all of this for what it really is.
What do you want from me?
You sound impatient. Do you think the only reason I'm keeping you is because I want something from you?
If it's not, then why haven't you killed me yet? No one can stop you if you're as powerful as a god.
I'm delighted you recognize that fact. I believe we last squared off in Sumeru. Ah, the memories. How time flies. You and I have both grown. I'm not surprised that Arlecchino and Sandrone worked with you. You've always a way of slowly but surely ingratiating yourself with all levels of society. People laud you as a hero, but I suspect there's more to it than that. Oh, but to be clear, I don't say that to flatter you.
Do you always give your opponent an appraisal before you deal the final blow?
Call it a long-time habit. I'm a researcher, and one of my duties is to give an objective assessment of my subjects. But you misunderstand. We are not opponents. Not at this moment. I just want to talk. Think back to Tartaglia, Arlecchino, Capitano, Columbina, and now even Sandrone. You've worked with each of them in the past. I believe you can work with me as well.
What makes you so sure?
Well, why not? Should the good associate only with the good and the bad befriend only the bad? I like to think we could have a more mature relationship than that. Surely you don't think all your relationships are grounded in friendship or shared ideals? People come together because it benefits them to do so. If you think of the people you admire, you must surely admit that they have provided some benefit to you. Morality, ambition, dreams. People have plenty of words to embellish the nature of their relationships. But once you break free from those ethical frameworks, you will see that the only thing connecting the two of you is mutual benefit. And that is what I'd like to talk to you about.
We're finally getting into it. He's probably been planning to kidnap me for a long time now. But for what exactly? He has the authority of all three moons. I won't be able to gain the upper hand in a fight. Best if I pretend that I'm willing to negotiate for now. You say you're a god, but you also speak of mutual benefit. What could a god want that the three moons cannot provide?
Excellent question. But before I answer, I would ask you the same thing. Gaining Columbina's allegiance was a rare and extraordinary feat. But the Moon Marrows are now in my hands, and I have the edge over her. For this artificial moon is not being rejected by Tevat. Her identity and lineage may have been a thing of glory in the old world, but they were also shackles that prevented her from ever integrating into Tevat. I, on the other hand, you may view me as a thief, but I have overcome that limitation. So what is it that the three moons cannot grant you? What stops you from negotiating with me to get what you want?
I don't make deals with lying psychopaths.
That's quite an accusation. Are you expecting me to get angry with you? Well, this is one aspect in which my personal growth has served me well. In the past, my less mature self might have been disappointed, perhaps even angry, over a small setback like this. Like when you and Lesser Lord Kusanali joined forces to oppose me, for example. But things are different now. Just as the rich do not quibble with the poor, I no longer find myself perturbed by these trivial affairs. Human relationships end with conflicts of emotions and interests. But relations between humans and gods are different. And ours is even more unique. I have ascended to the highest heights and laid claim to unprecedented horizons. And you were no ordinary person to begin with. Allow me to show you the world, Descender. stand, walk, jump, sit, and lie down. These are the most common of behaviors. Have you ever wondered why we were born following such laws? Who stipulated that we could not fly instead of walk? Someone of your talent and experience must surely know of the 4 great. One wounded by a blade will die from blood loss or infection, and one who falls into a lake will drown in agony. The elderly wallow in solitude, and the solitary age faster. Eventually new life is born, only to embark on the same path of suffering. These 4 divisions anchor the world and shackle those who live in it. But they themselves transcend its boundaries, squandering the power bestowed by the heavens. All who live yearn for equality, but unless the gods prostrate themselves and profess that they are mere servants of the living, equality can never exist. Who makes the rules we must live by? Who has the right to restrict us? The limits of the body can be rejected.
Terra Smash!
How does it feel to be among those with absolute power? You cannot conceive the extent to which your flesh hinders your mind and spirit. Only by discarding our useless, primitive eyes can we perceive a new world. How narrow-minded we all were in the past. Why should the final answer of the world not be the power that predates those of life, death, time, and space? The power of the Trilune. Through it, I have glimpsed new experimental possibilities. Nature suppressed, authority exiled, souls controlled. You know, I heard recently that a group of critics reviewed countless stories and drew an interesting conclusion. They found that it is more often than not the villains who strive to... In fact, long before this, someone voiced a similar idea in an academia editorial. I felt a great affinity with this perspective. I have never been afraid to step up and play the role of the villain. Fanatics are trampled down for their transgressions, and those who transcend are rebuked for their audacity. And so, the majority of creatures are too timid to follow my lead. But all sacrifices made during my experiments have been worthwhile, as you can now see. I can offer you something new, something unique, precisely because I am a villain. Think about it. We are eternally bound through mutual interest. Can you truly say you would never turn to malice if it could give you the life you dream of? After all, what value do perfection and purity really have? They are fragile and feeble things, utterly tedious. I say, better to be governed by a flawed humanity than a gnosis. The true seeker of knowledge is the villain who undergoes countless tribulations in pursuit of their goal. I'm sure many people have told you that you're different.
Because I'm a descender?
Exactly. Very clever.
But what does that got to do with you?
I do not conceal my wicked deeds, my selfish desires, or my greed. A true researcher must act as I do if they are to understand and speak of the truth. And yet, a knowledge seeker like myself will inevitably grow tired of studying Tevat beyond a point. You have traveled to all corners of the world and met many people. Along the way, there have been moments when you were misunderstood or even became a wanted criminal. And all the while, you have spent your days doing some of the most mundane jobs in the world. You fight and toil, claim minuscule rewards from my friend Pantalone, then you fight some more, winning some battles and losing others as your search goes on. And this cycle continues, with no end in sight. Surely you must sometimes grow weary of being stuck in this same loop day after day.
We're completely different. I embrace everything that life throws at me. I am engaged in every step of my journey.
How does that make us different? I too embrace what life brings, researching everything that interests me. Think of all the novel things I've managed to create, like the artificial moon marrow. Don't you see? As unique a specimen as she was, even Columbina is not irreplaceable.
Take that back! She's gone because of your actions!
I didn't say that to anger you. Though admittedly, I don't see what there is to be angry about. Anything Columbina could do for you, I can do better. I know what your ultimate goal is. You wish to walk the path your sister walked, and
someone like you could never understand what—
Perhaps not, but that doesn't mean I can't help. I could find your sister right now, bring her before you, and make her give you the—
Don't be so presumptuous.
Oh, no. This is no presumption. I'm only offering what I know is possible with the power of the Trilune. But it seems like you would sooner continue with your journey through this world. Why? Do you truly desire this journey? Or is it simply a necessary process from which you cannot escape? Think of all the time and energy you have spent, everything you've had to endure just to make it this far. Is this really what you want? Or has your hand been forced by the promise of that final answer? Yes, you have made many friends. But do they ever spare a thought for the void in your heart and what it yearns for? What you want is not friends. It is family. But do they know this? I, on the other hand, am far more considerate. Join my experiment, and in return, I will bring your meaningless journey and all its struggles to an end.
This is a malicious attempt to manipulate me. But at the same time, he's stating some very human truths. Of course he's right about my predicament. How can I deny it? I have faced ungrateful strangers, never-ending troubles, an endless quest for answers. I want to see her. After everything I've been through, words can't describe how much I miss her. How much I want to be reunited with her. Wherever you are right now. Do you miss me too?
All right, everyone. Our next mission is clear. We need to contact all the major organizations, explain the situation to the public, and then begin the evacuation.
The residents of Nodcry are quite dispersed. The two most populated areas are the Southern Isles and Pyramida. Miss Lauma, I will leave Hisi Island and Nasha Town in your hands. I will liaise with the Fatui and Pyramida.
Agreed. We will reach out to Natlan and Snezhnaya. Anyone found north of the Experimental Design Bureau should follow the Fatui to Snezhnaya. As for those dwelling south of that line, I will ask the Voynich Guild to help persuade them to leave. Then I, Mr. Varka, and the Frostmoon Scions will escort them to Natlan.
The Voynich Guild has dealings with the Curatorium of Secrets. I will send them a letter vouching for your credibility. Yehoda, you should help Lauma. This is too big of a task for one person.
My wish has come true. You're willingly lending me your most capable employee for the day.
Well, good for you if all this only takes a day. Of course, if it takes any longer, I'll be charging a fee.
Boss, wait! Don't I get a say in this?
Oh, I'm sorry. Something to add, Yehoda?
Well, no one's more important to me than you, boss. And remember how Lauma healed your eyes after that big battle? I think that's worth at least 2 or 3 days' work for the Frost Moon Scions.
Are you completely incapable of acting in your own self-interest? Or do you simply devalue your own labor?
Are you sure you don't want to come with us?
Who will see to our other work if we're all busy evacuating residents? Sandrone insists that Columbina is still alive, and we have a traveler to rescue. There's much to be done.
But boss, I'm just worried that...
Well, Nefer, I'll link up with you once my tasks are complete.
What makes you think I'd need you to do that?
I'll need it. And considering the way you approach certain matters, I think you'll be better off with me present.
That's quite enough. Just focus on your work first.
I bet we're in for an uphill battle here. But we can help out too. Inefa and I are gonna help Nashatown's residents carry their stuff.
Loading schedule. Store essential local research data and technology samples, then escort the people to Natlan. Understood. I will execute this to the best of my abilities.
Great stuff. Thank you, ladies.
I've contacted the Lightkeepers. A colleague of mine will join us shortly. I will persuade them to conduct a thorough search of the region to ensure that no civilians get left behind.
As for me, I guess I'll be making an early return to Sumeru. I think it's important that someone informs the Dendro Archon of what's going on in Nodcry.
Roger that. Someone should inform Mondstadt, too. Mr. Duran, can I trust you to handle that? I think you fly faster than any of us can run. As an added incentive, get there fast enough and I'll see about getting your gliding exam waived.
Really? Ha! Mission accepted, sir!
I intend to stay behind and help Miss Sandrone with her research. She has some alchemy-related questions that she'd like me to explore.
She recognizes your expertise, then. I wish you a fruitful collaboration.
Thank you. In truth, I was surprised to hear her express an interest in subject matter outside of machines.
I believe she has been investigating some Fontanian technology recently. She made a point of bringing the relevant materials with her when she left the Experimental Design Bureau. She's sorting through everything in her room as we speak.
I should mention that we have one other friend who isn't present.
Paimon's been very quiet today. But I know how close she and the Traveler are with the Natlanese. She should come with us to the border.
Okay. Paimon will do her best.
Make sure to heed Sandrone's warning. Many of us have been cursed by Dottore. As such, under no circumstances should anyone cross national borders. Remain within Nodcry. That aside, personally I have faith in Columbina. Things look grim, sure, but who knows how it'll play out. Same goes for rescuing the Traveler. Both of them are important allies and friends. We'll be counting on you to gather intel on them, Miss Nefer.
Oh, wonderful. You're all here.
That voice again. Nicole? Whoa, that was loud. And it came out of nowhere.
Sorry, we're still facing quite a catastrophe here at the world's borders. Alice has roped in I quote, "You love talking, don't you? Well, now it's finally your time to shine. Take these. Make sure the whole party gets one."
Huh?
It's scanning. Unknown device. Affirmative. It is cute and...
This is no ordinary Dodo communication device. It's my very own special modified version, specifically... Oh, sorry. I almost went off on another tangent there. Anyway, help yourselves. It will allow us to communicate over long distances within Nodcry. No more worrying about shuttling messages back and forth.
What astounding technology. Am I right in assuming that it relies on your personal abilities to function, Miss Nicole?
Yes, exactly. Right on cue, Albedo. I'd love to brag to you all about how it all works. But no, that's all from me. Head off as soon as you're ready. I'll be staying here to keep watch, and I'll be sending you my blessings.
Sir Flint. Perfect timing. I just arrived myself.
You are most considerate, Master Ilua. But in fact, I know you have been sitting here for quite some time.
If you saw me, why didn't you say something?
I was curious to see how long you could sit still for. Also, shouldn't you have managed to sense me approaching?
That would be a first. You always seem to appear out of thin air without making a peep. Also, how many times do I have to tell you not to address me as master? I don't qualify.
I beg to differ. Why should a young man so well versed in social graces as yourself not be—
Please, Lord Flint. Sir Flint. I'm begging you, don't flatter me into complacency like you do with everyone else.
You understand me better than most. My newest acquaintances tell me I love complimenting others. What do you think?
I think they don't understand why you do it. You just love puff.
In all sincerity, I can only hope that they bring good tidings when they come.
Is the situation that bad?
We just held a strategy meeting. Let me fill you in.
In short, we need everyone gone from Pyramida. We also need a team of Lightkeepers to scour the more remote regions of Nodcry for civilian—
I only hope we have enough personnel.
We do. Old Man Nikita will definitely help, and we can recall anyone out on patrol to focus on this instead.
Good. I'm sure you and the others will make short work of this. Now, don't forget, once you've completed this task, make sure you and the rest of the team evacuate to either Snezhnaya or Natlan as well.
Flint?
If you've got something to say, Master Ilua, why not guess what I'm thinking right now?
You mentioned that you have something else to deal with later. How difficult is it going to be?
I doubt it will be easy.
I know you're a Lightkeeper, and it's your duty to protect others in times of crisis. But I have a feeling that you'll be walking into grave danger. However bad things have gotten in the past, Nodcry has never faced a mass evacuation before. I don't mean to pry, and it's probably none of my business. But whatever it is you're intending, you don't have to go through with it, you know.
I've been afflicted with some sort of curse, and I'm told it may well trigger if I set foot outside of Nodcry. As such, I cannot leave. I have to act, if for no other reason than to fight this curse.
What? No. Why? Why would anyone want to curse you?
There are plenty of people out there willing to trample over others in pursuit of their own goals.
Frankly, Sir Flint, I am furious. You're making light of what is an incredibly serious situation.
Indeed I am. And?
And what? I told you, I'm furious about this.
Nothing I can do about it, I'm afraid. Things happen, and we just have to deal with them. If you find yourself feeling angry, perhaps start by drinking a—
Hey!
Then allow me to express my sincerest regret.
Maybe I need to spell this out. Lean in a little, Flint.
Oh, my.
Word is that you were caught up in a real horror show recently. People were amazed that you returned.
I've returned safe and sound from...
Fine. You know what? Forget it. We'll revisit this once it's all over.
A sound plan. Albeit a little ominous sounding.
Just promise me you'll come back in one piece, all right?
For you, Master Ilua. How could I refuse? Also, please pass my regards on to our colleagues. Tell them, thank you all for your assistance. Please put safety first as you proceed with the operation.
I have to keep searching for a path toward reality. Using less power. I hope everyone still remembers what I said on Moon Prayer Night.
Nothing here either. Flints?
Ah, Miss Nefer.
What are you doing here? Unless...
I just spoke with Ilua about arrangements for the search and came for a walk near... As for you, why would...
As well as figuring out how to gather intel. Also, we'll need to bring a lot of force to bear against Dottore. You don't think Columbina perished either, do you?
I'm merely considering the possibility.
Do you remember what she said?
Of course. I think that's why we're both here.
Where have you checked so far?
I've been focusing on the outdoors. Anywhere the moonlight shines. I checked
I checked the Curatorium of Secrets, and a few rooms where I thought the only places I haven't looked yet are the rooms in the flagship. But process of elimination isn't the only thing that brought me here.
Oh, really?
After all that build-up, our mystery ally never showed up even once!
Huh? Am I imagining things? Come on, let's see what's going.
Oh no. I knocked over. Although, it looks like as long as I'm careful with my. Anyway. Is this the I only went into the lobby, if nothing else. He mentioned where his room was. I think it's... this one. The door is closed. But if this is anything like when I disappeared, then maybe... I'm in. He and Paimon aren't here at the moment. I hope he's okay. I wonder what happened. Please, Traveler. I really hope you find this.
Just a cat.
Nothing else here strikes me as noteworthy.
Didn't you stay here for a couple...
Before Rerir showed himself. Yes.
Did you notice anything?
I remember thinking how much noisier the flagship...
This is where they've been staying, yes? Over here?
That's right.
I wouldn't usually condone breaking...
Focus now. I have to write a... Simply open your windows on nights when the moon shines bright, and the moonlight will naturally flow towards the words I have written. Here goes. I'll need to carefully control my strength. There's a noise. Please, you
Well, do you sense anything?
Unfortunately, no.
And this place was our last chance.
Not necessarily. We've only looked in Nasha Town, so Miss Columbina said she would leave messages at her friends' dwellings.
Wait.
What's that look for? This is a victory feast. It's normal to eat a little more than usual.
The Traveler in Paimon. It's really you. But... why are...
You worried Paimon sick while you were out there fighting.
Wait. How did I end up here? Wait, that's it. Every time I've entered reality within this space, it's been at an earlier point in time. Every one of those points has been before I fell into the moon's reflection. And everything I've done to affect reality. Does this mean that within the moon's...
Not long till Moon Prayer Night now. Although, it's gonna be sad saying goodbye to the damselette.
Paimon. No, I can't. And in any case, instead, I have to wait. Even I hadn't thought of...
Don't lose heart. We'll find a way somehow.
Huh?
Oh, you say that, but if we wanted to go visit her, how would we make it?
We might not have all the answers now.
The present, that's right.
What's your plan?
Flint's, when you were staying next door, did you...
No. The rooms here are dark and damp.
The moonlight.
I think I see where you're going. One moment. I'll see...
Don't bother. Time is of the essence.
Time. Even if no one sees what I've written at this moment, I need to write down as much information...
Huh? What's up with you?
A little.
Well, you should probably hit the hay then. You better...
You truly have. You helped defeat Rerir, helped me reclaim my name, and you helped the others organize Moon Prayer Night. Wherever you are right now, I'm sure you're still fighting against the injustices of fate. This is all I can leave for them. How I wish I could stay here. But it's time for me to go. I hope to see you again in the next time, and if the opportunity presents itself.
I will surely return to your side.
Huh.
Columbina.
Not only that, but she's left us and she even wrote down what would happen on Moon.
I am here. Time in this place, I am constantly...
It sounds like she's found a way to but her future is our...
So, these words have been here ever since we defeated the which came...
Only when I'm in a good mood.
Well, I never do. Everything that has happened already. As a business person, and especially an intel broker, what...
An admirable...
It's a means... Let's go. We have a wall...
It appears that the doctor's energy signature has changed to something similar to Nodcry's Kuvaki devices will only have a limited effect on it. Also,
My subordinates just shipped them in from Fontaine. Some of them are from the Narcissenkreuz Ordo. Some are incident reports from Petrichor, and then there's a few test reports for these junk machines. Additionally, after some further scanning, I've discovered something extremely annoying.
What's that?
Teyvat's skies contain multiple moons. A long time ago, when I did my first scan, I detected 3, just as the legends say. But when I checked again just now, I detected 4 moons.
So there's one extra?
Yeah. Originally, I thought that if I could still find 3 moons, that would at least mean Columbina's still alive. But then it occurred to me that apart from the frost moon, Teyvat's moons are just husks. And husks surely shouldn't show up in the scan, since they're not alive. It's weird, isn't it? If we can't even distinguish between a dead and a living moon, how are we supposed to know whether a moon goddess is still alive? Or does this mean that the moon marrows are equivalent to the moons themselves?
It's certainly possible. In which case, the 4th moon you detected may be Dottores' artificial creation.
So he wasn't bluffing. He really...
It's easy to get overwhelmed.
Nothing can calm me down at a time like this. I need more time, and I need progress.
It's Mr. Flynn's.
I really hate that ringing tone. Ugh. First the 4 orthants of the Narcissenkreuz, then moon marrows.
Oh, sorry if we're disturbing you. Might I ask what's trouble?
What do you want?
Are you still at the curatorium?
Yeah. Look, everyone...
Even though we have crude...
Do you intend to share?
Ordinarily, I would.
All right, then. So, what's the situation?
The rest of the team is still out working on their missions and evacuations. But we've decided to fill you in on the most crucial information first.
Sandrone, you were right. Columbina is most likely still alive.
That's the best news we've received in a while. By a long way.
Random locations. Appearing in reverse order? Anyway, does this mean we can deduce her condition from the moon marrows?
Miss Sandrone, there's nothing wrong with simply admitting...
I'm not. And if she can't control the flow of time in there, she's just gonna keep moving backwards. Different points in time won't intersect. and she'll never find a way out.
Let's say life begins with a drop of water. When did time begin? The moment this planet came into being? No, that's not right. Her final destination would be the moment at which the space she is in was created.
But it doesn't seem like we can influence that space from the outside world. So how can we help her? Also, if she's alive, Rerir and Thalindus might be too. But as far as we know, neither of them have come back out. That space may not have an exit at all.
I'm afraid I must concur with Miss Nefer in this.
Can't exactly argue with that. Let's leave it there for now. I've taken notes on everything you said.
Will it help with your research?
I doubt it's gonna help with breaking Dottoro's energy fields. But who knows when it might come in handy. Better to have it all written down than try to remember everything when I need it. All right, I need to get back to my research. Mr. Albedo has made a lot of suggestions that will require my undivided attention.
Sure, I'll stay here. I have things to work on. Paimon, are you there? Oh, right. She went with Varka to Natlan, didn't she? Good thing we've moved her and the Traveler's luggage in here. Speaking of the Traveler, where There's a note.
Paimon here. Not in at the moment, but if anyone needs to borrow her stuff or the Travelers, go ahead and help yourself. Paimon won't be mad. Also, Traveler, if you get back before Paimon, make sure to get some rest. Paimon...
How sweet. Well, since you offered, Paimon, this is the Traveler and Paimon's luggage. All the items they use date. It's well organized. I wonder which of them is responsible for that. What do we have here? The camera captured us. You can really sense. This must belong to the Traveler. Perfect. I'll use this. Hang in there.
Polonia. Search keyword world formula and bring me all relevant books. Let's see. I believe that I never imagined that Remorian human civil. The Sparks' variables. Descender? Dottore likely captured the Traveler because of his Descender status. Where Polonia. Search keyword pathway and bring me all relevant books. Otonki Sermon Dictation. Explications on the Chemical Marriage. These titles are pretty esoteric.
Whoa.
This is Jack.
Observe and compute the pathway displayed in the guidance diagram. Deconstructing and reversing its effects could generate potential ideas. So, it's one of Renee's draft lectures. Deconstructing the pathway. I suppose that could lead to a breakthrough. Ugh, this is so long. This guy sure loves showing off his knowledge. Polonia. Search keyword tree model and bring me all relevant books. Most of the experimental devices proposed by the Lilia Crucis Ordo are built based on the simple and basic logical structure of a tree model. Lilia Crucis. When Duke St. Germanus departed, he said, "It seems that there's no going back." Alas, he is only a G. In all other things, he is but ordinary. Excuse me? I'm sorry. That's just ridiculous. What kind of book is this? Great Detective Herlock, the Alchemist and the Clockwork Saint? Isn't this a novel? Come on. Still, the author swears that they knew Renee well. Whatever. I guess it's memory, wishes. The way Alain Guillotin saw it, the world was Renee. His full name was René de Petrichor. That place was also the source of most of our information regarding Remurian civilization. Seems like the cutting of souls and storing them in vessels. These seemingly unrelated techniques underpinned René's research. The chemical marriage model? What was Alain's view on Renee? I know he mentioned the name, albeit very rarely. Oh, now I remember. Alain's old notes are here too. They mentioned Renee once. Renee seemed most out of sorts when he spoke to me. A lack of sweet foods has dulled his mind, I should think. Yep, that sounds like Alain. My subordinates actually did a half-decent job digging out all the... Some of Alain's old files are completely consistent with these records. He must have gotten them from the Tower of Gestalt. I never knew he got his hands on Renee's records that early. He may have kept them, but he never even attempted to use them. Didn't believe a word they said. Come to think of it, Renee's world formula was filled with calculations of constants. As for Alain... it's been too long. I forget what he said. What would he created that procedure to save this world? Yet the scale of the world's fate proved too enormous. The result was beyond his ability to calculate. He died having never seen the outcome. And did you really never take a close look at Renee's research? The very thought of trying to incorporate his ideas probably made you feel sick to the stomach. You once asked me what I wished for. Even the tiniest variable can make big waves in the present. Now then, allow me to put these incompatible. First, establish and verify the existence of the Great Circle. Absolute nihil on one end, absolute reality on the other. Now, search between these two extremes. Then, the construction criteria. Variables. The sparks of civilization shall run out. Input variables. Traverse the world, the primordial power that differentiated itself from records. Hyperborea. This is horrendously complicated. After all that, I'm still missing a few variables. I need to think this through again. How do you think it looks, Polonia? Fine, keep it to yourself. I jest. But true madness does often start with trying to save the world. What would Arlecchino and Columbina think if they saw this incomprehensible hint? So would Rosaline. When I close my eyes and think back, I can still see her face. And that enormous dress she used to wear. Except no one's asking me, obviously, but I hope you all know that I never wanted to save the world. The world needs a solution. Oh, cookies to go with the tea. Let's see. Something's written on the box. We are proud. Sounds like a dumb gimmick to me. What? Are you kidding me? Somehow I doubt that an early night and a glass of water is magically gonna save...
Lady Arlecchino, word has reached us that Lady Marionette's troops are all in position. They're...
Excellent.
The only thing is, they are fewer in number than we expected. It looks like many of them must have lost their lives.
Can't be helped. Allow them to join our ranks and keep in contact.
As you wish.
It's been a while, Arlecchino. Did Dottore really have to build his lab right on the sole path between Snezhnaya and
Sounds like an arduous journey.
Of course, all part. Firstly, the Tsaritsa has authorized Fatui Internal Affairs to review Dottore's case. They will reach a formal verdict. While they're working on that, I've been ordered to come and
They're nearby. My team.
Great. Aside from that, Her Majesty has a message for...
She stayed behind to work since I was making the trip anyway.
All right, guess that's just how she rolls. In that case, tell her that this... Still, Did one of our troops turn into a monster?
Take him out.
Bring it on.
Overruled.
You You've gotten stronger, Arlecchino. Nice.
Stop that right now. I appreciate the praise, but I am not fighting you today.
I knew it. I can't believe it. He was a living, breathing human.
Another fine piece of work by our...
What in the world has been going on?
A lot. But long story short, Dottore stole 2...
What? What do you mean he built a moon marrow? People build roads.
You could stand to be less surprised. I tell everyone.
Thanks for speaking up for me. Then again, surely no...
It almost sounds like you wish to repeat.
No.
Dottore is currently still experimenting with his newfound... As for the human mutation, I believe this is simply a consequence of his experiments. That radiant beast was once a subordinate of Sandrone's. I suspect he was only allowed to live so that he could become an experimental subject. Also, those of us who fought Dottore...
This is so much worse than... While these exceptional circumstances persist...
My thanks to Her Majesty.
Her Majesty has also...
A wise decision.
By the way, how's my old
partner? I'm afraid I have bad news. He was...
What? Why? Since when does Dottore have...
That is indeed the question. I'm not sure.
This won't do.
You can't. We have no...
What am I supposed...
Sandrone is working on it.
Fine. I guess I'll...
One last thing. Tell the rooster to get the message out to the gods and citizens of every nation in Tevat. Beware. The source of that pollution is a madman drunk on the success of his... However, if not considering Dottore is one of our own, all Fatui state...
Hey, don't be too pessimistic. If it comes to...
I hope you're right.
You're right on time.
Thanks. Hey, I made sure I was on my best behavior in Mondstadt.
I'll help you apply, don't worry. For now, let's see what we have here.
What are the doctor's energy fields even made from?
They are very mysterious. But thanks to research by Master in the Hexen Circle, we know that Tevat's 7 elements are since you have the power of the Dragon Durin within you, I'm sure.
That's true.
I've been thinking about something. Do you... That was one of the most... not to mention the operating principles. The clue was that Now, all element... This presumes a theoretical... I almost wonder if the idea for the... It is at once a master... I suspect only... But back to the energy field before us. Could this mean that element...
Should we give it a...
We should.
It worked!
Clear signs of disruption were detected at the periphery of the energy field. Now you try.
All right.
Switch to abyssal energy and... No surprises there. Abyssal power. I now feel confident in asserting that the energy...
But the energy field is huge!
We don't have to neutralize it completely. That's all for theory.
So you knew I was here?
Huh? When did you get here?
A while ago.
Very thoughtful of you.
With what?
A little test. Try using Animo to unleash a concentrated...
Nice! This time...
Tremendous.
Should we go through?
We probably shouldn't risk having mutually antagonistic energies and such.
Sounds sensible to me.
Don't worry, I got...
What do you mean?
It's based on a new alchemical concoction.
Glad I asked.
Like I thought. Beyond a certain distance, we can't see the opening where we came in. Maybe that's to prevent people from escaping.
Sounds like Dottore's style to me. Not much has changed. Things are basically the same here as they were before the energy field appeared.
They have no heartbeat and they're not breathing. We can only assume they're dead. But there are no visible wounds. Also, there's an animal squatting next to each body.
It's watching us.
What are you trying to tell us?
Doesn't seem eager to talk. I guess maybe it's just an animal after all.
Let's keep looking around.
Same situation everywhere. Not a living soul in sight. Just countless bodies with animals standing watch over them.
Well, I think we can safely rule out the possibility that they're all pets.
Is skirting around the topic your way of showing consideration for other people's feelings?
Just being cautious. I don't doubt that you can handle the truth.
Careful.
Please, help us. Please. Please, help us. Please.
What happened here?
I don't know. Suddenly, everyone collapsed. Then my line of sight got lower. I still have some of my senses left. I gotta get out of here.
It looks like there's a huge maybe each energy field is its own giant.
He's swapping human minds with those of animals. Even without the other circumstances, those people may have lost their sense of selves, but they are not fully animals either. If they were, they would have left. But instead...
We should go. No,
Agreed. Over there! I hear a voice.
Swollen fury, upon the gale. Yeah. Ah, you're back. Everything okay?
We saw some things that take a
We should share our findings with the others.
Yes? Who is it?
Miss Nefer, it's me, Albedo. We found a way to break through the energy fields. With enough control, it's possible to tear them open using elemental energy. Also, we managed to take a look inside. Dottore is carrying out his cruel experiments on an immense scale. Any residents who have failed to evacuate in time will likely meet a grisly end.
Sounds like he's living down to our expectations.
Might I ask how things are proceeding on your end?
I'm just about to get started. I'll be in touch once I have a result.
Understood. Stay safe.
I will.
Well, Nefer, I'll link up with you once my tasks...
What makes you think I'd need you to do that?
I'll need it. And considering the way you approach certain matters, I think you'll be better off with me present.
Let's begin. Entering simulation mode. A vast wasteland. Is this the traveler's inner world? I was expecting something more vibrant, to be honest. Wait, someone's there.
What are you looking? In that case, I'll look at it with you. I want to know all about everything you've seen and experienced. Is there somewhere I should return to? Or should I stay here and be the hero everyone says I am? I don't dislike... I guess the only thing that's missing is that you're not here with me.
This is the conscious layer.
I suppose anyone who lived...
Time to delve a little deeper.
Nasha Town is hardly the optimal choice.
What are you trying to say?
Oh, don't be nervous. I was just thinking where might make a good starting point for your journey. Perhaps I should send...
Conria ceased...
Once again, you fail to... You simply do not wish to see that happen. That might be because you miss your sibling and fear getting... If we are to collaborate, we need...
Oh, no.
What are you... What are you gonna do?
Don't move. Something unwanted has crept into... Oh? Gone as quickly as it came.
Did you save me?
If I hadn't cut the this was a good idea. But one...
Thanks, but now's not the time.
Albedo speaking.
I think I know where he...
What is this endless... I can't see anything. What happened?
Ah, sorry about that. I take it you didn't notice. Just now...
Could it be Nefer? How did she...
Do you think she's aware of your current circumstances? Oh dear. Have I stunned you into silence? I only wanted to slow down your time a little so I could stop your intruder in her tracks. I must say, I'm finding the ability to adjust the flow of time rather intriguing. A whole month passed before you opened your eyes again, but only for you.
Point taken. You've proven once again that you have God-tier powers.
Oh, you misunderstand. This wasn't about proving a point. I was testing things out. I find I learned best. I only wanted to make you sleep for a short while. I hope you're not angry.
You could have frozen me
millions of years. I wonder if you don't understand. If I had you sit here for the sheer size of that number would cause it to lose all meaning to them. They would not have the capacity to comprehend your suffering. And thus, unfortunately, while gods do exist in their lifespan, your long life and unique origins make you fundamentally different from
alien.
Even I feel bad for you sometimes. This world has made you into a slave. So many you have been treated most. I can change that.
I've entered the past 3 times at this point, but I still have, for instance, beyond each point being further back so far, the common thread linking all 3 scenarios is that the travel, but it's more than that. I'll keep this question in mind.
Humans. You never...
This looks like Star Sand Shoal. Was this before Rerir regained his physical form?
You've messed with the cannon again, huh? Sorry, but this round's not gonna go your way.
The cannon. That's right. I was at Silvermoon Hall and I sensed an abnormal coof, and right after that came an
My body was once torn into countless pieces and hurled into the swirling chaos of time itself.
I wonder if I could try to but how would I do it? What can I do, here and now?
Traveler! Behind you! Look at that light!
No, I won't make it in time. He's using the Kuvaki shield. He's strong. I'm sure he can manage. But the force released when the beam impacts the shield might lead to collateral damage. EC Island. The Frost Moon Scions will be exposed to lethal—
A question, if I may. Kind Miss Columbina. When the cannon's Kuvaki beam was deflected earlier, I saw several bolts of energy streak toward Hisi Island, only to be blocked. Did you also—
Maybe that really was me after all. Well, future me. But I don't know if I have enough power left. There's no time. I have to— Oh, Frost Moon. If you can hear me, if you can sense my call, then please, heed me once more! Did it work?
Hey, wake up. Hey, did you hear me? Columbina, I said wake up now!
Oh, good morning, Sandrone.
It's 3 in the afternoon, actually. And could you kindly not use my quarters as your personal nap room next time?
But I feel so safe here. And your coffee, right? It's so bitter, but it smells lovely.
It's like you were raised by wolves in a forest or something. What did you drink growing up? Grass tea?
The Frost Moon Scions certainly left.
Then I'll bet you've never eaten one of these before.
It smells delicious.
That's because it's a Fontanian recipe. I had a little free time today, so I made a batch. Rosaline will be here shortly, but if you really can't wait, I guess you can go ahead and... Hey, at least let me finish before you start eating! Or did the rules not apply to you because you're the... Of course they are.
I was worried they might contain traces of...
What? You know, there's something I've always wanted to ask you. I mean, I'm sure their food was...
Well, life there didn't go quite...
What were you expecting? Surely you can just answer a few prayers here and there in return for the free food and drink. How bad can it be?
Well, would you help other people just for free food and drink? The doctor told me that you were created by a great mechanic, Lord something Fisher.
The Lord Artificer.
Oh, Lord Artificer.
Not Sitzencourt.
Yes, that was it.
You must be joking.
Exactly.
What do you know? In his later years, Alain did ask me if there was...
Who's Alain?
He was the... Let me ask you this.
I'd also like the freedom to come and...
Not to burst your bubble, but no such place exists in the world. Now, take your snacks and scram.
Did I? Of course. I dreamed of Yvette Sandrone. I miss you all so much. Back there, I guess I managed to harness all the Kuvaki energy on Hisi Island. But how did I do it? Time is flowing backwards here, and I can use that familiar power to enter the world of the past. That mystery ally everyone talked about. I can sense that there isn't much more power remaining up ahead. What lies at the end of all of this? Will time keep flowing into the past? And will I ever find my way back? It's getting harder and harder to use my power. I'm no match for the abyss in this state. I need to avoid the contaminated fragments. Time to go. I wonder where I'll find myself this time. The Final Night Cemetery. This is where Flint's is based.
Or not! How are we supposed to read through this many files?
Difficult, yes, but it is also our most efficient option.
Seems like they're searching for information. Oh, I remember. Flint's and Varga talked about some files. Was this my...
To expose the true intentions of this
Are my actions changing the past? Or are they simply completing a process? Is all of this inevitable? Or am I the one making these decisions? If I choose not to help them now, will it change how things turn out?
Hope we don't land on our heads then.
They're my friends. I can't not help them. And the other one was... here.
Hey! Another file's moving!
That should do it. Luanatar? You... Wait! Luanatar. So she's that familiar presence I've been sensing all along. She's always been by the Traveler's side. That explains why the Traveler has been there each time I've entered the past. But why Luanatar? Is it because she has a connection to me as the Moon Goddess's familiar? If so, why not any other Kuhenki? That's... I cannot sense any power up ahead. This is likely my It's now or never. I have to find a way back. Hisi Island? How far back in time is this? Where's Luanatar? I can't sense her presence this time.
Oh, seeing Anafa and Aino reunited like that sure was heartwarming.
Traveler, Paimon. No, stay calm. I don't have much power left to change things. I don't even have that much time left here. Think, Columbina. How do I find a way back? A way back, do I? Go back, and if I return in my current... Dotori's actions that day, even if I manage to get back. How can I fight against him when he wields the Tri-Lune Authority? I can't. If I go back, I have to find some way of rivaling the power he has usurped. Wait. Time flowing backwards. The Tri-Lune Authority. Does that mean... I think I know what the final destination of this lunar reflection might be. I know what I must do.
Speaking of homes, we must already be close to where the Frost Moon Scions live. The vibe here feels different, just like the scenery.
But how do I communicate my plan to my friends? Should I write it down here? No. Someone else will see it. I need something with a close connection to me. Something I can use as a medium to tell them what's happened to me in here. Now it makes sense.
Some sort of breeze blew by, and then the petals suddenly turned into... Huh?
It was I who brought Luanatar into being. I gave up a piece of my own soul to create her. That's why I could sense a familiar power from the moment I entered this space. It also explains why she's been present in every past location that I've entered. Because we have a deep connection.
Hey there! What's your name?
And the reason why there are no more gates to the past after this point is that Luanatar hadn't been born then. No wonder I sensed the trace of a blessing when we first met. But I still didn't recognize the soul hidden within you. Back then, I was just a little lost dove. I had yet to become Columbina Hyposelenia.
Go on now. We've got stuff to do. Best you find someone else to hang out with.
Hey, you scared it off.
I'll be counting on you. Remember to stay by the traveler's side, guide him, and help him in my stead. Oh, and bring him to the garden where the moon prayer blossoms grow. There's a little lost dove there who will need his help. Go on. You too. Go and live your story. As for mine must go in a different direction.
How would you like to experience the thrill of never being held accountable for your actions? Believe me, such a life.
What point is he trying to make? Why would you offer me that?
The creation of a world is the ultimate scientific experiment. I have taken my research to the highest level, where I shall be not just a god, but also a servant to many sacred spirits. I shall heed the truth and perform holy deeds. A god's laboratory is the perfect playground, but it needs the right occupant to explore its full potential. Mortals are found everywhere one looks. Not so with Descenders. I'd prefer my first guest to be a distinguished individual such as yourself, and I know you could make the most of the opportunities it offers.
So the condition for entering the new world is to take innocent lives. The same dilemma that Rerir once faced. Could I really bring myself to kill others for my own benefit? Rerir did. And look where it got him.
Have you made up your mind?
I can't do it. Your playground is no place for me. You're putting your hopes in the wrong person. But we both know I'm not quite the hero you say I am either. I have my own reasons for the journey I'm on, and they aren't all selfless.
You've grown a lot since we last met, but there are still things you are unwilling to compromise on. This will only hinder you. Why don't I lower my requirements a little as a gesture of goodwill? I'll give you a little time to learn to be a less noble soul. That'll make things much easier for you.
I really doubt I could live that sort of life.
And yet you already sound less defiant than a moment ago. The benefits appeal to you because you can read the signs of the times. Why don't we return to my research facility? Your last visit was so rushed. There is much that I have yet to show you. Now to that question,
Heroes don't attack from behind. Guess I'm no hero.
This is most disappointing.
You're still gonna call me hack guy after that, huh? I didn't see anyone else in there who needed saving. It's nothing. Why are you looking at me like that? I owed you a favor back in Sumeru. Now we're even. Distracting Dottore was tough. He's not gonna fall for the same trick twice. That was my one shot. Dottore doesn't recognize me. I expect it's only a matter of time before he figures out.
So Dottore doesn't recognize... Did he really miss his only chance for revenge by...
Why the long face? Hey, I'm not blaming you, and I'm not complaining either. Everyone would be pretty stuck without you.
How are you holding up? Are you all right? Hat guy said to put safety first, so we agreed to...
You don't look injured. It seems that Dottore didn't do anything to you.
All right, there's a lot more work to be done before this is over.
Understood. I will bear the Tsaritsa's decree in mind. I don't see what's so awesome about it, though. Does he really think everyone else is as immature as him? I'm not stooping to Tartaglia's level.
I thought you might say that. How's your progress?
Quite promised. Remember how I asked you to look up some files for me? That stuff on the Nazi-Kreuz Institute. Alain Guillotin.
I thought Alain...
And?
I would applaud them for it. That would...
For all we know, Alain Guillotin wants you die.
Hey, come on out. They're back.
Huh? You're back? And your head's still screwed on? And you still...
What does it look like?
Excuse you.
Glad you're okay. Yes, it's a huge relief.
Worry?
We were worried.
Hey!
The Traveler and I were already friends. You are free...
I must say, I was quite surprised when Mr.
We discussed this on our way back as well.
He said he knew what he was doing. I'll bet...
You didn't have to mention that.
Well, I'm thoroughly impressed.
Is he back? Is he really back, Traveler? It's really you!
You can finally breathe.
It's great to have you back.
It's nothing. Same goes when you get to my age, too. Oh, yeah, good point.
What?
Everyone, I'm sorry for all the trouble I caused you while I was being...
The three moon goddesses were even more powerful than we imagined. No wonder Dottore...
Utter bluff.
While everyone was gone, Nefer and I made an interesting discovery. And I believe Miss Sandrone has something to share too. Ma'am, perhaps you could do the honors?
Called it. Getting rid of a pesky troublemaker like her is like trying to clean up after a crumbly cake. It always comes back to haunt you.
Our next step.
A place where time...
It sounds like the question is...
We considered...
Indeed not.
Nicole!
I do, in fact. You wonder what... But where, Miss... What about... All things do? In the beginning, no moons adorned the sky. They were shadowed, but then one...
Like I thought. No more paths back, but how can I be sure that I'm going the right way without scenes from reality to keep me on track? I can't even be sure of how long I've been walking for. The further I try, they can just materialize out of thin air. used to take long walks in Silver Moon Hollow. Every day.
If you are looking to get into all in the series out of America or then this fair feel or Iran so you be maxed out setting 1440p resolution, even those high demanding titles on high to ultra settings, or 1080p maxed out settings if you want to play the latest most high leader keys at the esports game on average, because you get a Ryzen 7 CPU alongside the 56